thank me later. It's an animal with a head of a cat, and the feathers go down into a point, and it has, it's a cat with wings. It's just, and it's, I look at my cat, and she like sometimes is looking at, birds and things on the ceiling, and I just know it's like her greatest dream to have wings. And it's mine, What would yours be?
Probably a cat.
Cat? Yeah. What kind of cat? Sorry, you need to be more specific?
I don't know. A black cat?
But yeah, I just love, Expecto Patronum is a beautiful spell, and it is one you can use in real life as well, even though you don't have the magical animal element. I think it's like when you have your darkest moments, if you have that kind of presence, that awareness to actually find that strength and that happiness and what you love, you really can overcome those really bad times. And I think that's amazing. People who are able to do that, tap into that immediately, I find them very impressive.
Hi. I was just wondering, is there anything that was in the books that you wish had been in the movies?
Yeah, lots of all of things. We should just do extended versions of everything. I've often said that.
Dumbledore's funeral, right?
Dumbledore's funeral, that got me. He's such a legendary character, and I just thought it was sad that he didn't get a proper send-off. But I think, I've actually thought before, wouldn't it be cool if they did a Harry Potter TV series and just did everything? Everything. Because there was a lot of moments, kind of adolescent moments or things that were cut out that were more fun or were more just showing them growing up, and they were kind of pared down a lot because it was essentially.
Do you like a cartoon?
No.
Like an actual TV show?
Yeah, TV show.
Oh.
Yeah. The Jones did it. We can do it. So I don't know. I think Dumbledore's funeral for me, and then personally, I was sad that we didn't get to commentate the Quidditch match.
Oh.
It was in the original script, but just didn't have time for it. Again, we're in a spin-off. I'm just saying. Hello.
First off, I would support a little Lovegood spin-off. I would probably go to every panel of it if it happened.
Awesome.
My question is what kind of adult do you see your character as? After the books, what kind of life do they have? And what kind of adult are they?
I just imagine it being really serious and always in black.
Wait, and so he broke off with Pansy.
Well, apparently.
What happened? What do you imagine happened? Do you think she ends up stalking him? I don't know. Yeah, she seems like she's very volatile.
Always following her out.
Cursing his children. Yeah.
That's really dark.
Sorry. No, she found love. She was happy.
I think so. I don't know. I couldn't imagine her being on her own.
No.
I think she's just really serious, and she'd have twins who were just really mean. Imagine her being really pale with really dark hair. I don't know why.
Oh my god. What would her job be?
I have no idea. Something strict. Oh yeah, that's it.
Marry someone rich? Well, Luna, her stories, J.K. Rowling touched upon it in the web chat, I'm sure you know. She said that Luna became a naturalist and she married Rolf Scamander, who is the grandson of Newt Scamander, who's having his own movie made. Hell yeah! I really love that for her, because I think she does, she finds so much wisdom from nature and animals. She's so kind of at peace with them. I've said this before, I think she would J.K. Rowling said she got married late in life. I don't think that's not her ultimate goal, to find love and settle down. She just wants to meet as many people as possible and dream and see the world. And I think she would start especially after after the whole thing with Harry Potter, and because in that story that J.K. Rowling talked about, they said how they all kind of became famous. They were all celebrities. That's from the Pottermore story. And I think Luna would have found her own flock of outcasts, and maybe they would have started like a religion. And had the Crumblehorn Snorkack as the god, and she would sort of have had missionaries around the world looking for the Crumblehorn Snorkack, and get reports back from them every now and then, and they would have retreats like in Sweden where they thought that they were going, and then Luna would realize Sweden, the Crumblehorn Snorkack is native to Sweden. It's Scandinavian. And then I think she would probably, maybe after about 10 years of this, she would have got tired of being a leader, and she would have just quietly left them, and then she marries Ralph and has babies and animals.
Loads of cats.
It sounds pretty good to me.
Thank you.
I have been totally enjoying my experience here at GameCon, and I was just curious if you guys got to go to any panels, and what did you like about them? And if you didn't get to go to any panels, what ones were you interested in attending?
I can't really hear you.
Panels. Did you see any panels? If we did, which ones? And if we didn't, what did we miss?
DragonCon?
God, honestly, literally got off the plane, got straight here. I had no idea. 'Cause I just went to Comic-Con a few weeks ago, and it was.
Oh my God, so resist! She parcel time? What did you say?
Anyway, so I obviously. I'm sorry, what?
You said the other con.
The other
I did, I'm so sorry. Clearly, that was a big mistake. Anyway, so I went there, and everyone was dressed up, and it was obviously huge. And I had no idea that coming here it was going to be anything like that. I mean, I knew there were going to be loads of people, but you guys, I would honestly say like 80% of the people here are in cosplay. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's almost more.
And I feel like
it's more exciting.
Yeah, I just want to sit and watch everyone. I mean, some of these costumes, the detail and the amount of time that, loads of you guys have put into it is just amazing. I was saying to you, because Halloween's coming up and I really just want to make my own costume now. It's like, I have no idea what I want to do. I think I want to be Poison Ivy or something and just get loads of leaves and sew and be creative. So
You say that now.
But honestly, we just got straight off the plane and came here and
We were looking out for Gus from Breaking Bad. Oh, we heard he was here. He's so cool.
But maybe he's not here today. I don't know if he just came for a day.
No.
He is?
Yes.
Where?
He's taking photos right now.
Well, I know what we're doing now.
Well, excuse me. No, but we haven't.
You just don't really have time.
No, honestly. But like I said, seeing all the costumes and you guys.
Yeah, and
the effort is amazing.
We have been at our tables a lot, so we were just lucky. Like people in these school. I had this life-size bunny rabbit yesterday.
Oh, I had that hat. My balloon hat.
Yeah.
The balloon guy made me a really cool hat. I only wanted like a little one, and it was so big, and I was just dancing like that. So yeah, we've had a great time, but no, we haven't seen anything, unfortunately. Maybe next time.
I think you're getting tired of people calling you awesome, but you are. So, I have two questions. One, after Bill and Flir's wedding, did you guys get to eat the cake?
No.
I don't want to break your heart, but it wasn't real. It's plastic. I would have died if I ate it.
But some of the food is real, right? But
Yes.
it's just not
There
good to
was,
eat.
what was it? Owl Loops or something. It was like Owl Cheerios, but they had a corny name. I think it was Owl Loops. Owly, something. Owlies. I don't know, yeah.
Cheerios.
Yeah, but then that was also an opportunity to play tricks on people, because the food would sometimes have been there for like 2 weeks, and it would have had this glazing on it that makes it not go off, and it still looks good. But some of it was nice, so some of it you would be eating, and sometimes accidentally you would pick up something that you shouldn't eat. And yeah, it was. And then people always got me to play tricks on people because everyone believed me for some reason. People didn't think I would be a prankster. So if I was like, oh, do you want a pumpkin pasty? They'd be like, that's so sweet. And I really betrayed their trust.
And 2, what is your favorite line that you had to say in a movie?
You're just as sane as I am.
Probably the one in the Great Wall.
Oh yeah.
Was it? I can't remember it specifically. I don't want to. Grab him! He's there, grab him! Or is he behind you? Grab him. Behind you.
Come on, more gusto, please.
He's behind you, grab him!
Good morning.
Hello.
This kind of goes back to the last set of questions. I want to know, everyone loves to hear about the jokes that happened on set. Were either of you around for any good pranks?
We were around, yeah.
Oh, we were very good.
I was frankly just so scared of losing my job. Just thought, we weren't that powerful. We could have done it. I mean, the Pansy was recast twice, so you were.
I know, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna say
You were being lost. No, we started off tutoring a few times.
That is honestly about it.
I kind of created a sort of a teen drama at one point accidentally because I was in school doing a project. We had to do mini companies, and it was Valentine's Day, so I set up a send your loved one a sweet in a box kind of thing. Yeah, do you remember that? And I didn't reach my goal, so everyone was frantically folding boxes under their robes for me. And yeah, people who sent one, didn't you? I think you and Ashlyn sent one to each other.
Oh yeah, to each other. I didn't get one. I didn't touch on that.
And then the boys sent them to some of the ADs that they had crushes on, who were too old for them. And some of them they played jokes saying it was Matt and Alfie sent it to people saying it was from saying really mushy messages and everything. So yeah, didn't mean to start that, but I did. Yeah. I'm sorry, we really were too good. I wish we had done something there next time.
Hi, I'm Leah, but sometimes my friends call me Luna because apparently I remind them of your character.
Because you're awesome, just admit it.
That just made my whole day. So I have 2 questions. The first one is, since both of your characters really came into prominence in the later half of the films, how do you feel like you missed out on any of the sense of community or the vibe within the movies or anything like that?
I didn't. I think when I came onto the movies, I was aware of that. I felt like, oh, they're a family. They've gone through all this. They've been through it for years, and I sort of intentionally hung back a little bit, and it was my nerves kept me from really connecting with them. But then they really wanted us to feel at home, and they all made such an effort to welcome us, and there was no sort of sense of a territorial thing or jealousy or they really were. It's almost like they were excited about new people coming on board. They were a little bit bored with each other. They just wanted some fresh blood, and they we were really welcomed, and they kind of everyone made an effort to go out for birthdays and sometimes at weekends. Although we were all underage, we didn't go out. It was. I definitely missed out on all the drama. Everyone had their crushes and broken hearts and everything. So when people are like, "Oh, did you all hook up and everything?" It's like, no, everyone was just friends by that point, friend zoned. So it just, yeah, I think it was nice in that it wasn't intimidating, and you never felt like you were stepping on anyone's toes.
I think for me, when I first, because I came in from the Half-Blood Prince, I wasn't just the only new person. There was a group of us who were new, so that was kind of a security blanket. I felt like I could hang out with the new kids, and it kind of felt, the only thing I can relate to is literally joining a new school, and I had just started college at that point, so I was trying to make friends, and I was kind of figuring out who I wanted to hang out with. So it had that kind of feel. I was really nervous, thinking, oh, I hope everyone likes me, and I hope everyone's really nice. And the class entry could not have been more welcoming. And it honestly was just like this huge family. We've all known each other for like, I don't know, 8 years already. So it was nice to be welcomed into that.
But it was also like cooler than school in that you were hanging out with all different ages and people. Because at school you kind of tended to be with your age group, your people who have the same interests. And this was just like, yeah, there was more diversity, and like we were hanging out with the adults and they were treating us like, you know, professionals. And so, yeah, it's just like it opened up my eyes. Because I was, you know, from a very small village in Ireland where everyone was just like, it was a lot of the same, all the same background. So I definitely just, yeah, I was so excited to have friends from cool new places, and also they were like the cool kids, and I would never have been part of a cool kid group at school, so that was really like, I was like, oh, they're nice, don't need to be scared. Yeah, it's cool.
My second question is, if you could keep one prop from the set, what would it be?
Mine would be my Slytherin ring. We, in our group, obviously there were the 3 boys and I was the only girl. So mine, I only had one copy of my ring, and it was a lot more feminine looking and slightly smaller, but they were all matching. And I remember when I went to the visiting world in London, the tour, I remember seeing it being like, that's mine! And I really wanted to take it home. Because you had all these stories out there trying to take ties and all sorts of props, which I won't mention. But everyone would get in serious trouble if you took anything. I was way too scared to take even a chewing gum. Anything from
I once took my Hogwarts tights home and got a frantic phone call. They were just black tights. You know, they were nothing, and they were like, where are your tights? Your tights for your uniform. It's just, yeah, so very tightly controlled. Yeah, I didn't know. I'd love to take home my lion hat, because it's actually, those kind of things are really in style now. At the time, everyone was like, what is he wearing? Yeah, but now it's just like the trend, you know, like Lady Gaga style. Everyone's like, oh, she's grown up Luna. And it's like, well, Luna was doing it first. Hello? Like credit here? So yeah, and the hat, it was very comfortable to wear. Like, it was so light, you wouldn't even, oddly, you wouldn't notice there was a lion on your head. It was so lightweight, I just didn't feel it. And then I would have loved to have Fox. Oh, he was so beautiful. That's a really ambitious prop. But he's just gorgeous, like the colors of the feathers. I did actually, knew one of the people in creature effects, and they gave me 3 of his feathers. And for so long, I don't know how, I didn't realize phoenixes weren't real, and I would go to people, this is a genuine phoenix feather. And they went, oh, cool. And just, yeah, so, I don't know what I thought. I thought it was like worth millions of dollars. In the same way, like, that wasn't stupid, but in the same way, like, dinosaurs were real, but you kind of half believe it. You're kind of like, were they, weren't they? Even though kind of definitely were. I'm sorry, I'm angry with a ton of scientists right now. But that's how I felt about, like, phoenixes. And I was like, they might have existed. And so I thought the feathers were real. Thank you.
I have 2 questions. Number 1, if you could, what was your favorite movie filming?
Favorite movie to film?
Oh, I'm going to be biased and say this was so much fun?
Each one had something different for me. The fifth one was my first one, and it was like the most exciting. It was the most just, I was awestruck the whole time. I just couldn't believe where I was and that this had happened to me. But I was also very, 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 very nervous. So and sometimes like that stopped me from enjoying things a little bit. I just didn't feel comfortable. I still didn't feel like I belonged there. I was like, someone's gonna find me out, you know. I just had that anxiety. And then the sixth one was really fun because there was just some fun little scenes in it. Like there was the Slughorn's party with the Christmas dress and then the lion hat. So just more chance to get to know Luna. And then the seventh one, I have to count 7 part 1 and 2 as one because we filmed it as one. That was really fun. I keep saying fun. Everything's so fun. That was just so great because it was like it did feel like the last one. It felt like a big deal, and everyone was geared up for it. Yeah, and they just wanted to do the best, and there were so many just like monumental scenes that so many final moments and things that you just knew you were gonna remember forever. And then we met a lot of the cast who'd been on the older films, like cast who'd been in number 4 and number 3 who we had met. So it was just like, reuniting with all these Potter characters and meeting for the first time, and that was really cool.
Number 2, if you could change anything in the Harry Potter movies, what would it be?
More films?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I would change. I think, like that was the directors, that was their work, and they all did amazing jobs.
You would have wanted to add in Dumbledore's.
Yeah, same. If I would have added Dumbledore's funeral, maybe more house elf scenes. I really love the kitchen scene with the house elves.
More Dobby.
No one's gonna say no to that. Yeah, but I love them as they are. It would be interesting if, like, I don't know, I talked about this with Bonnie, I think. It was like, what if they made them again, but they had the cast direct them? They had, like, the Harry Potter fans direct them. It could be a total catastrophe, or it could be amazing.
Hi. Do you remember any of your lines from the movie? And if you do, could you say them?
All of them.
Say them.
Do you have any favorites?
No, just any that you remember.
What was that? Oh yeah. No, I'm thinking. Was it at the castle? I think I've been to this part of the castle before. I don't think I've been to this part of the castle before, except at night. That's why I wear shoes to bed. I sleepwalk, you see. I love that bit. You're an actor.
Clearly.
Things, what is it? Thestrals. Oh, they're called thestrals. And things have a way of showing up, if not in the way you expect. We need to look over our flying, sorry. Oh, I hope there's pudding. Alright, calm down, everyone. Turn it off.
Hi. And my question is, when you first saw yourself on a TV screen or something like that, what were you thinking?
Turn it off! Turn it off!
I was very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
My mum was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I was like, oh, please stop.
The very first time I saw it was at the 5th premiere. And yeah, kind of like I said, I was enjoying the film, I was having such a blast, we were at Hogwarts, and then, oh, there's me. I just ruined it. Yeah, so it was like, trying to separate. It's appreciate it for what it is, like, and not be nitpicking, because like you can obsess, but that just ruins it. So yeah.
You've done it, there's nothing you can do, you can't change it.
Yeah. Now that I have some distance, I'm more proud of it, because at the time it felt a little bit too close to me. And, yeah, now looking back, it's like something I'm really proud of.
Thank you.